Streaming live on WHITradio.org from High Tech High School in North Bergen, it's the TripleDecker Show. I am your announcer, Maxwell, and now your host, Ahmed.
Good afternoon, I'm your host, Ahmed, and with me today is Maxwell, and behind the glass is Katie. And today's topics are going to be Michael Brown case and LAPD shoot homeless man, and we're going to go into more detail why. So, Max, let's start with the Michael Brown case. So, the cop that, shot him, they issued a report saying there is no evidence upon which prosecutors can rely to disprove Wilson's stated subjective belief that he feared for his safety. And what else? Wilson's actions do not constitute prosecutable violations. So, they're saying he's not being charged. Yeah, he's not being charged. Now, I just want to ask you,
I think that is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
He did steal. There is footage of him stealing from the store before he got shot. But he really did shoot him for no reason.
And they say he just feared for his life, so that's the reason.
Still, if you kill a man and all of the evidence shows that you were under attack, and that you did it 100% in self-defense, then I think the charges should be dropped. But he should definitely be charged and do time in prison and have isn't he already suspended from the force?
Yeah, I think for a short amount of time though. I think he'll be brought back. Since nothing really happened out of this.
I think it should be an extended
suspension?
Yeah, like an extended suspension, and I think he should be in jail for a little bit.
Yeah, I think they got it wrong here. I know, you could put up an argument he feared for his life, but, the guy was completely defenseless. He just stole from a store. You didn't have to, how many times did he shoot him?
I don't know. It was a long time ago.
Yeah, but I know he shot him, an excess amount of times. There was no need to shoot him. I think he shot him over, 10 times or, around there. He didn't have to do that. And I think he should definitely be punished. They need to reconsider what they did and, evaluate what other options they could possibly have.
Yeah.
All right, the next topic is a homeless man shot by LAPD, and his name, he was known as Africa. And now it says surveillance footage, police and homeless community activists paint wildly different pictures of the man who could be violent, benevolent, troubled, and altruistic. Africa was shot and killed by LAPD Sunday after he scuffled with the officers. The shooting, caught on video, has renewed accusations of police brutality because it showed him already on the ground. Police say he tried to reach for an officer's gun. So, Max, this is another situation when, they say
the cop kills another citizen.
And the guy, they said he was on the floor, and then the police say he was reaching for my gun. So obviously I was going to, prevent that from happening. Do you think...
but if they really don't have to shoot any... policemen, they're trigger happy. They really are. They get really, they really get excited. Not happy excited, they get overwhelmed when something like this happens. They feel like they have to shoot someone, to shoot their gun. They have a gun. They don't always get to shoot it because you're a cop. You're gonna go to public places to take care of your business.
Yeah.
Do your job. So there are there's no time when you can ever fire your gun. And of course they can go to a range and shoot, but
there shouldn't be a reason.
Their job is to prevent violence.
Mm-hmm.
And lately they're causing a lot of violence.
Yeah, they are. And especially, he's a homeless man. So
what could he have homeless done? Men, a lot of homeless men and women, homeless people, they have a lot of them mental illnesses.
Yeah.
So, and a lot of them on drugs, alcoholic whenever they can drink.
Mm-hmm.
So, if they have him pinned down, how many cops did they say there was?
I'm not exactly sure, but let me read you a little bit more information. It says a nearby security camera showed Africa apparently dealing drugs, and the footage then shows Africa getting into a fight with the man in the orange tent next to him, violently tipping the tent and kicking the man. And then police arrive and talk to Africa, but he jumps into the tent, prompting officers to draw their guns. So I get this he's clearly he was out of sight of the police. They didn't know what he was getting from inside the tent. So I guess, like, you know, I don't know. I think they maybe, I guess you could put up an argument. Maybe they had a right to use violence, their weapons, because, you know, they look.
Well, they had him pinned down outside of the tent, right?
The what?
They had him pinned down outside of the tent.
Yeah, but then he went inside the tent, and then he came out, and then it says Africa then jumps out swinging his arms at people. Los Angeles police say
if he didn't have a weapon, I think they should have just tackled him, and depending on how many police officers are, I think one police officer is trained to hold down a human being, so they cannot move.
Yeah, there was multiple. I think so there had to have been at least a group of them.
So there were multiple police officers, and one of his arms was loose, and they were reaching for, and he was reaching for.
Yeah, they say when he was swinging his arms, they say that's when he was trying to grab a police officer's gun.
Okay, that's what led to the shooting. They should have just tackled him. And even if they are reaching for the police officer's gun, they have a little, it's like, so there's a,
what do you call it, a spray?
No. In the holster for the pistol, there is like a little arch.
Okay.
Sometimes you slide them down, sometimes you unclip them, depending on the holster. So they cannot be easily removed.
Yeah.
Like if it's not on your person. So
they should have tried something else.
The homeless man, the guy didn't have a chance to.
No, he really didn't.
Really didn't have a chance to take the gun, but they really shouldn't have shot him.
Yeah, and then
with other cops around, he could have accidentally shot another cop.
Yeah. The police chief afterwards said he called the incident an extreme tragedy. So, and then they're like, you know, we feel great compassion in the LAPD for people who live in conditions of homelessness and often mental illnesses with no treatment. That's another statement he uttered. But so as of right now, thank you for watching, and thanks to our panel, Maxwell and Katie, for working the glass. I'm Ahmed, and this is the Triple Decker Show on WHITradio.org.
Thanks for watching the Triple Decker Show. Tune in WHIT Radio's YouTube page for more shows. Have a good day. Forever peace may you reign. You're the emblem of the land I love, the home of the free and the brave. Every heart beats true under red, white,